Hey honey, I hope your day's going okay. Although I think it definitely can't be going any worse than mine is.
Hey, sweetie, yeah, my day's going okay. What's wrong with yours? It's not that late in the day, so surely nothing too bad could have happened, right?
You'd think so, but apparently my car decided that today would be the day that it would stop working. Hooray!
Oh no, are you alright? It didn't break down whilst you were driving it, did it?
No, thankfully it decided not to even turn on whilst I was still on the drive. At least I have that going for me. I would have hated to have been stranded somewhere waiting for the recovery guy to come and pick me up.
Yeah, that's always the worst. So, have you taken the day off of work, considering you can't actually make it in on time?
No, I've still got to go in. That's why I'm currently sitting on a bus, waiting for it to drop me off somewhere close to my work. At least, I hope it will.
And your boss is okay with you being late?
Yeah. Thankfully, he understands that sometimes things like this happen. He said that as long as I make it in by lunch, then I should be fine.
That's good then. I hate for you to get onto bad terms with your boss because of something out of your control.
Yeah, that would have been the icing on top of the cake. I mean, I don't think my day can literally get any worse. I'm sitting next to someone who I swear is a literal cat lady. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if a cat actually crawled out of her crazy nest of a hairdo.
I'm glad I don't have to use public transport. I do not envy you.
Yeah. Look, I know money is kind of tight at the minute, but I honestly don't think I can get by without a car. Are we able to scrounge up enough that I can do something about mine?
I'm not sure. I don't know if we have enough, honestly. We might have to save up for a few months and you'll just have to take public transport.
You better be joking. I will literally sell a kidney just so I have the money to get a new car or fix my old one.
I'm just joking. We might be able to scrounge something up.
Great! I'll contact Gary. Maybe he can see if my car is worth fixing or not. It really is great to have a mechanic as a friend.
I'll say. We can just pay him in brownies and food stuff for the small jobs. Anyway, I've got to get back to work. Good luck with your cat lady.
Honestly, I'm starting to think that she might be a ferret lady with the pungent smell coming off of her. This is the last time I'll ever ride a bus.
You hope.
Don't even.
See you later.
See you later. Love you.
Love you too.
Hey babe, so I messaged Gary earlier and he's been around to look at the car. Basically, he said that it is fixable, but it will probably cost more than the car is worth, so it would be easier and less expensive to just buy a new one.
Fair enough. I mean, you've had that car for ages now. I was thinking it might be time for an upgrade soon.
Really?
Yeah, let's face it. Your old car was basically a pile of junk.
That's true, but how can we afford a new car?
Don't worry about it. I'm sure that we can sort something out. Just leave it to me and I'll come up with something. Just make sure that the one you want isn't too expensive.
Awesome! I'll get to looking and see what's around. Oh, also, could you pick me up from work?
Don't you want to see a fair lady again?
Not ever in a million years.
Alright, I'll be there later.
Okay, see you soon.
Hey, sweetie, how's the new car?
Oh my god, it's amazing! So much better than my old one, that's for sure. But how on earth can we afford this? I mean, this was way above the limit we set when we were looking for new cars originally.
Oh, well, I had a little bit of money saved up. No big deal.
Well, thank you. It's truly the best car I've had in years.
Of course, as long as you're happy. Oh, you're not at work this weekend, are you? Or going out somewhere?
Not that I know of. Why?
Well, my mom was wondering if she could use the car to go to her book club. I said it would be alright as you wouldn't need it this weekend.
What?
Don't be upset. She only wants to use it because the weather says it might rain this weekend. It's not that bad to lend your car to my mom, is it? After all, I did kind of pay a lot for it.
Seriously? You're going to use that excuse? If I had known that you paying for some of it would come with a dose of guilt tripping, then I would have told you not to bother.
Come on, it's only my mom.
Fine, but I'm not happy about this, just so you know. I just hope that there isn't an emergency or anything you might need me to get to, because I won't be able to.
I'm sure everything will be fine. She'll greatly appreciate you letting her borrow the car.
Yeah, I know. Just make sure she knows not to expect it too often. It's still my car, so I need it to get around and stuff. Okay.
Monica, hi, this is Susan, Bill's mother.
Yes. Hi, Susan. I know who you are. You don't need to introduce yourself every time, you know.
I just wasn't sure if you would know it was me or not.
Of course. Is everything okay, Susan?
Yes, everything is fine. However, I was wanting to use the car this week. I'm going away for a few days and need the car. I'll be by to pick it up shortly as I'm leaving tomorrow morning.
Whoa. What are you on about? You can't have the car for the whole week. No way.
What? Why not?
Because it's my car. I need it to get to and from work along with everything else I need to do, such as grocery shopping and stuff. There's simply no way that you can have the car for a week. It's just not possible.
I think you'll find that it is very much possible. I need the car, so I am going to take it.
I'm sorry to say this, Susan, but you're not having my car.
But what about my holiday? I need it to get there.
I'm sorry, but you'll have to take the train or something.
Oh, so when you have to go on public transport, you get a new car as soon as possible so that you don't have to do it again. But you have no problem with me using public transport?
I'm sorry, but it's the only solution. If you want a car, maybe you should buy yourself one.
I already have one, though.
This is my car, not yours. You can't just take it whenever you want.
We'll see about that.
Bill, honey, have you seen my car keys? I need to pop to the shop.
Oh, I gave them to my mom.
What?
Yeah, she said that she needed the car because she's going away this week and needed to drive there.
How am I supposed to do that now that I don't have a car?
Well, you'll just have to take the bus for the week. It's not that bad.
I shouldn't have to take the bus. I have a perfectly fine, brand new car which I should be able to use.
Yeah, well, my mom has it at the moment.
I can't believe you. You didn't even ask me if it was okay first.
Yeah, because she's my mom. Of course I'm gonna help her out if I can. I love her. Besides, my mom paid for like half of the car anyway, so technically half of it is hers.
What?
Did you really think that I'd be able to afford a brand new car like that? Come on, you had to have known that I'd ask my mom for help. I mean, she even offered it. I'd have been a fool to turn her down. All that it means is that my mom gets, like, joint custody of the car. It's not a big deal.
And I'm guessing that means she gets it whenever she wants?
Well, we've got to repay her in some way for helping us out.
I can't believe you would go behind my back like that and not even ask me if I wanted to borrow money from your mom.
Well, yeah, because your answer would have been no. Look, face it or not, my mom has helped buy you a car. You'll just have to deal with it if she wants to borrow it. And if you can't do that, then I think you're being an incredibly selfish person, and I wouldn't want to be with you anymore.
Are you seriously trying to threaten me with divorce if I don't let your mom use my car?
I wouldn't say threaten.
Fine. Clearly your mom means more to you than I do, so I'll give you that divorce.
Wait, what?
Yep. I wouldn't want to stand in the way of you and your mom's relationship.
Fine then. If you want to act like a spoiled brat and throw a tantrum, then go right ahead. But just know that I won't be taking you back until you beg me for forgiveness.
You'll be waiting for a very long time then. Hi, Bill. I know I said I didn't want anything to do with you anymore. However, there was just one thing I thought you should know.
Oh, and what's that, Monica?
The garage is coming to repossess your mom's car, so you might want to be at your home to make sure it all goes smoothly.
Huh? What are you on about?
Well, after the divorce, I realized that I still needed a new car. The only problem was that I was still paying the finance on the one your mom took. I tried to get her to swap the contract into her own name, but she refused. So I stopped making the payments on it.
What? Why would you do that?
Well, I didn't see any reason to pay for your mom's car when we're not together anymore. Plus, she was incredibly vile towards me. I told her that what would happen, but she refused to believe me. So, really? This is your mom's fault.
This isn't my mom's fault, you're just being selfish again.
Because I won't pay the car finance for the woman who was horrible to me and made my life a living hell the entire time I was married to you because she thought I wasn't good enough for you?
My mom was an angel to you.
Wow, you're just as delusional as your mom is. Anyway, I've got to go now. Got a new car showing and all. Good luck with repossession. Oh, and tell your mom that if she wants a car, she can pay for the whole thing herself this time. I am not doing it for her. Goodbye. After that conversation, Susan's car was indeed repossessed by the garage, as she hadn't been making payments on it. Because of this, Susan was incredibly irritable and made sure to take it out on Bill. She also bullied him into buying her another car, which left him with even less money than he originally had. As for me, I was sad to have lost my husband over something so stupid. However, he showed his true colors in that moment, and I wasn't happy with who he was underneath his act of niceness. It wasn't the first time he had favored his mom's happiness over mine either. I'm hoping to find someone who is honest and loving in the future, but I will take the time to heal from my old relationship and rediscover who I am as a person. So far, I can say it's going pretty well. I don't think I can say that Bill's new life is working out for him, though.
Hi, Claire. We need to talk.
Good morning. I'm sorry, who is this, please?
This is Linda, Todd's girlfriend.
Oh, he has finally moved on. I'm happy to hear that. How can I help you?
Wow, we haven't even started the conversation yet and you're already telling lies.
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
You're not happy he has moved on, much less with a younger woman like myself. And you seriously want me to believe you didn't know about the relationship between your husband and me?
I can see there is a big misunderstanding here. Todd and I are divorced. He is not my husband, and up until now I had no idea you two were together.
You liar! I can see now why he hates you so much. You refuse to love him, but then you don't want him to have love without you. And now you're telling me you're happy for him? How do you sleep at night?
See, Linda, I don't know what Todd told you, but there is nothing going on between the two of us.
Stop with your lies. Set my boyfriend free so we can move on with our lives. You're just a bitter old woman who knows she will never be able to land another man, so she holds on to the one she hates. But all that is over. I'm here now and you're leaving my man, or else.
Are you threatening me?
Yes, this should let you know just how serious I am about this. There'll be hell to pay if you don't divorce Todd. I won't ask again.
Obviously, you're not listening to what I'm saying. I'm done with this conversation. If you have a problem, settle it with your boyfriend and leave me out of it. Goodbye. Todd, good evening.
Hi, Claire. How are you doing? It's been a while.
Things are not great, Todd. I had a chat with your girlfriend today.
Linda, what does she want with you?
You tell me. She thinks we're still together. Why would she think that, Todd?
Should I know? People say lots of things. Besides, we were together for so long, it's hard for a lot of people to get used to the idea that we're not together anymore.
Todd, we've been divorced for a year now, and before that we were separated for 2 years. Everyone knows we're not together anymore. Everyone but your girlfriend, apparently.
Why are you pinning this on me? It's not my fault.
Well, you're not the one she contacted and said those mean things to. You need to let her know that you and I are done.
My God, look at how easy it is for you to say we're done.
What do you mean?
Come on, Claire. You know the divorce is not my idea. I never wanted it.
Are we going to do this again? Do I have to remind you of every time you hurt me? You were never around, and you always lied to me. I couldn't cope, Todd.
But I apologize and you forgave me. Unless you lied to me.
I did forgive you, but that was for my peace of mind. As it stands, I have nothing against you, and I would like to keep it that way. Just keep your girlfriend in line, okay?
Let's just leave Linda out of this for now. We're talking about you and me.
What? Linda is the reason we're having this conversation in the first place. You have a new relationship, so focus on building it and tell Linda the truth.
I'll tell Linda whatever I want. You and I aren't in a relationship anymore, remember? You made that pretty clear already. So just shut up and leave me alone. You don't get to tell me what to do.
This is like talking to a wall. I'm done.
Claire, it's been a week now and you're yet to leave Todd. What are you waiting for?
You again? How many times will I have to tell you? Your boyfriend and I are divorced.
Stop with the lies, you old hag. I know why you're still holding on tight to him. And it's despicable. At first, I thought it was because you were scared of being lonely, making you want to stay with someone you clearly didn't love. However, it all makes sense now. You're only in it for the money.
The money? LOL. What money?
You're just a gold digger, Claire. Face it. That's why you got married to Todd in the first place. for his money. You've already wrecked him with alimony alone, but you're not satisfied. You still want to rip off as much as you can from the poor man. Why are you so wicked?
My God, did Todd tell you all this?
Yeah, he did. Your demands made him bankrupt and almost destroyed his company. Till today, he is still yet to recover. You destroyed the man completely, Claire, and you still won't leave him alone. You are the devil.
Wow. I had no idea Todd saw me this way. He told you I'm responsible for everything he's going through?
If he hadn't met you, he'd be a billionaire by now, not struggling to keep company afloat. I've seen your social media accounts. You're living large and having a great time, but it's all off of Todd's sweat. You are a wicked and ungrateful woman.
This is getting out of hand. I see I have to handle this myself.
What do you mean by that? Claire?
Todd, I'm tired of all this. What have you been telling your girlfriend about me?
What is it this time around?
Please, answer my question. Linda still believes you and I are married even though I asked you to tell her the truth. Why are you doing this to me? Do you know how much she's harassed me?
See, it's not my place to decide what my girlfriend thinks, okay? She has her rights, you know.
Why don't you just tell her the truth?
Why don't you just mind your own business, huh?
Hold on. My God. You never told her, did you? You were never planning on telling her we are divorced, were you?
We just need to move forward from this so we can put it behind us.
How can this be behind us when Linda keeps on harassing me? Why won't you just tell her the truth? This is the exact thing you did to me when we were married. Telling lies and keeping secrets. You keep forgetting it will always come back to haunt you.
If you keep your mouth shut, no one will find out anything. Soon, she'll get tired anyway and we'll be out of your hair.
Tired? Out of my hair? Ugh, it all makes sense now.
What do you mean?
You don't want to commit to Linda, do you? She wants marriage, but you don't. And you don't know how to tell her, so you lie about us. You tell her mean things about me, and she believes you because she loves you, and pours out all of her anger on me.
Claire, you're reaching.
I'm reaching? How can you tell her I destroyed you financially? Your company is doing great. Why did you tell her you're struggling?
That was not a lie. I am struggling. That was not a lie. I am struggling. The company's struggling as well.
No, I've seen the reports, and everything is fine with the company. What do you gain from painting me as the evil wife? You know you don't want to marry her, then tell her. Stop stringing her along and making me suffer for your poor choices.
They're just making a big deal out of everything. Yeah, I told her a few things about you, hoping she would understand why we couldn't get married. How was I to know that she would text you? Just go with the flow, okay?
No, you will tell her the truth, or I will do that for you.
Just mind your own business for once, will you? You and I are no longer together. So stop butting into my affairs.
Your choices are affecting me, and you expect me to do nothing?
I expect you to let me handle it. You want to always have the final say, and that was what you did that ended our marriage.
Your choices ended our marriage, and if you keep feeding Linda lies, your relationship as well.
Just leave me alone. I don't want to talk about this anymore. Linda is a grown woman, and she's fully capable of making her own decisions.
Tell her, or I will.
No, you won't. Just mind your own business, Claire. Claire!
Claire, do I need to take this matter to court for you to understand just how serious I am about this?
You can try, but it won't make any difference. Matter of fact, you would only end up hurting yourself.
You really are determined to stand in the way of love, are you not?
I'm not in the way of your relationship, Linda. And because I don't want this to happen again, I'll tell you what is really happening. Todd doesn't want to get married to you.
You crazy witch. Have you no shame?
I'm sending you a picture of our divorce papers, which he signed as well as I did.
God, this is doctored. I don't believe you.
Yes, you do. Todd was only telling you these things about me so he wouldn't have to tell you he didn't want to get married. He was only stringing you along.
So you're telling him that you're not milking him for his money?
His money? Todd has no money to call his own. He's been struggling with a gambling addiction that almost ruined him. He used his company resources to place a huge bet, and he lost. It was my investment that saved him from going bankrupt. The company came back on track, but he didn't learn his lesson. He's still gambling. That's why he's always out of money.
My God, so he lied about everything?
It seems he pinned everything on me so he wouldn't have to have the talk with you.
I don't know what to say.
Well, you have a choice to make. But do not harass me again or I'll be the one taking you to court. and I can assure you that you'll lose terribly.
Jeez, don't be so strung up, okay? Don't be so strung up, okay? I didn't say I believed you yet. I have to talk to Todd and have him confirm all this. For all I know, you're a liar who will say anything to get her way.
Honestly, I really don't care. I just want nothing more to do with you. We'll not be talking anymore. Goodbye.
Claire, what did you say to Linda? She just broke up with me.
What do you mean? I told her the truth you were keeping from her.
How dare you? I told you to mind your business.
And I told you to deal with it so it wouldn't mess with my peace of mind. You didn't. What was I supposed to do?
Ignore it. What else could you have done? You went to tell her everything and now she's gone. Just like you. You just ruin everything for me, don't you?
No, this was all you. How long were you planning to keep your gambling addiction a secret from her? Or the fact that the company is doing great? You just keep on making poor choices. Todd, this is just another reminder that you're not fit to be at the helm of affairs.
What is this supposed to mean?
I've been talking to the board of investors. We no longer trust in your ability to run the company.
You want to fire me, but it's my company.
It bears your name, but you're only a 10% owner. I have 40%, and then the other investors agree with me. We'll employ a manager who will take charge of the company.
Because of this thing with Linda, you'll destroy my life?
You need to get your life in order. Gambling has destroyed you. Your lies have caught up with you as well.
Claire, please don't do this.
You still get your dividends, and you'll still be a member of the board of investors, but you will no longer call the shots.
Fine, Claire, I'm sorry, okay? I should have told Linda sooner.
This has nothing to do with Linda, but we won't be overlooking your shortcomings anymore.
Claire, at least reconsider.
Todd, don't ever lie about our marital status again. If you do, I'll sue you in court and make sure I destroy you just like you told Linda I did.
Claire, please think about it. Claire!
I moved on with my life, doing nothing but chasing my own happiness. The company flourished under the management of the new CEO, and all the investors were happy. Last I heard, Todd was buried in debt from the casinos and gambling houses he frequented, and he was still unable to stay away. I can only hope that he will find the strength to break away from this destructive habit.